What up, y'all? It's your boy, Young Cause. Man, it love to hate, but to shake his hand anyway in this motherfucker.
You already know what it is, man. DJ Cnel, Mr. Bartender in the motherfucking building.
Oh, shit.
The primetime bartender, nigga.
Okay. All right.
Pouring up shots for y'all, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Cocktails and Intellect Podcast. We are back. Another episode in the books right now. We are at the beautiful Nightshade Lounge, 536 West Church Street. Thank you to our location sponsors.
Yes. Real quick, one thing we didn't do last episode, I just realized, we're gonna make sure we do it today. Toast. Okay.
Yes.
Now, keep in mind, Gnarly. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I said her name before she introduced herself. My bad.
Tripping.
Actually, you know what? Introduce yourself first. We'll start over. Introduce yourself first.
What's up? It's your favorite neo soul voice, Gnarly Atarii.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right, bet. So check this out. You know what I'm saying? We still got to figure this out. We don't have a, what do you call it? An
Disclaimer?
An amara.
Oh.
An amara. How do you say it? An
I don't know, bro, but just fuck it.
Whatever they call the shit, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, may whatever you say, you watch, because we ain't editing shit.
Oh.
So
okay.
so whatever
Yeah.
you say today, just know that we not editing the motherfucking thing. So, you know what I'm saying, let the liquor hit, but
It is in the court of public opinion.
it is in the court of public opinion, and loose lips sink ships. So be careful what you say on the podcast, because we not editing nothing. You know what I mean?
Salud.
Yes.
Salud.
So you know.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna drink to that.
So if you got a nigga at home, a wife at home, whoever,
Wait, why do I
Whatever
have
it is.
2 shots sitting there? What the fuck is going on
Did
here?
you pour it?
you
No.
poured your own shot, nigga, but you didn't drink it. You might have been sipping on it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I need to get him.
we here.
Yeah.
We here. You know what I mean? But look, listen, honestly speaking, introduce yourself to the people one more time. Tell them where they can find you at on social media and what have you.
Yes. My name is Gnarly Atarii. I also go by Jayell, but you can find me at _GNARLY. Yes, it is spelled exactly gnarly.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
So, wait.
ATARII. There is 2 I's.
Okay.
And _ at the end.
So you got to be difficult.
I don't think I'm difficult. I think I am pleasing.
Eclectic.
Yeah, you know. I think pleasing to the public eye.
Gnarly Atarii.
Yes.
Gnarly Atarii. But they call you Jayell?
Yes.
So,
Jayell.
yeah.
Explain.
Jayell is just, I mean, that's what you want to say if you know me like on a regular basis. Jayell. Hey, Jayell.
Okay, got it.
But Gnarly
So
Atarii is my stage.
Jayell has something to do with your real name.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. All right,
So
cool.
she's also my business partner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing with the books. Drop a bomb for that. Because everybody knows I am married and my wife is my brain, but when it comes to business, she's my brain. So, you know.
I be keeping them in check for real.
For real.
That's what it is, man.
Yes, I wear a lot of hats, but I'm an artist first, always.
That buzzing is kind of annoying me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, if y'all can hear it, sorry. You know what I'm
pardon.
saying? But if you don't hear it, great.
Right?
Yes.
Because
Ding.
we never know where it come from. Just out the blue.
Yeah, it just a buzz.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Oh, I noticed something. I think I'm electrifying things. Oh.
We got like a womp, womp, womp. We got like a...
Right moment.
You're lucky I'm not working the board. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was definitely worthy of some crickets. But, you know, anyways.
Let's get to it.
Yes, let's get to it. Let's get to it. So, Gnarly. It's very weird me having to call you that because me and you
See Jayell.
Okay, you sure? Okay, because I want to make sure.
Gnarly
I
is
just want to make
just
sure
how-
for the people. You know what I'm saying? You're addressed the way you want to be addressed. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
so cool. I can be
definitely.
comfortable. So, Jayell, how you feeling today?
Feeling nice.
Nice.
I
So,
wonder why.
That's some liquor coverage
yes. So,
going on.
to kick things off, I would love to know exactly how you came up with the name Gnarly Atarii. Let's start there.
Yes. Okay, so gnarly is like this hand gesture that I like to do all the time. Like, and most surfers do it too.
Hey.
Like on the West Coast.
Okay.
Continue.
So-
I'm already got. I already
Like
got
I
questions.
have this tatted on me. This hand gesture right here.
Where?
It's on my lower stomach on my right. I have a right.
Oh, okay.
On my right side, I have a sleeve, and it's on my stomach.
Oh, okay.
So
You
like
remind me of
gnarly.
somebody. But
I was like a skater type of person.
Oh,
back in the day.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm painting the picture right now. Go
Yes, yes, the black fingernails and all, like.
Goth. Goth.
When my life became like a full circle, when I was like investing into my music and understanding like the whole business side, I wanted to be more of myself. So Gnarly was a part of that because good vibes come from saying gnarly. And Atari is a part of the game. So I used to play a lot of Atari when I was younger. So, you know, bringing back love and good vibes, I put that together, Gnarly Atarii.
You know what? You know why it's interesting? It's interesting because you're at an age where I would not have expected you to be playing Atari. No, G shit.
Yeah.
Which is great.
You're at an age where like you were playing Atari, nigga. Like
I had an Atari. I'm not too much older than her. I'm only like a year or two older than her. I used to play Atari.
Wait, what?
I loved Atari.
Yeah, nigga.
Wait, how
Parappa the Rapper.
How about it? A woman is never supposed to reveal her age, but I'll say my age. I'm 34, so y'all can do the math on that.
Okay,
Right.
bet. I got you.
But so wait, real quick. I'm curious because I used to play Atari too. What game you used to play on Atari?
I liked Parappa the Rapper was one of my favorite games. I ain't gonna lie. That and there was this weird I don't know what type of game it was. It was like you had to fight through some bricks and you guys know
that sounds like
old.
life. That sounds like life.
Sounds like life. Huh?
Shit.
You had to fight
play
through
that
some
game every day.
That. Okay.
bricks and get in a car. I don't know. It was a wild game. Like my brother knows of the exact names of the games better than I did. But you definitely caught me playing GTA shortly after that. And then shortly after that, Call of Duty. So
Okay.
So wait, so
So
are you
shortly after that,
Right,
Atari's
right.
like
right?
a lot after
Let me
that.
ask you
when
a
I
question.
say shortly, I mean like yes, with the combustion of the years,
okay,
you know.
Okay, makes
Are
sense.
you look, I don't want look, listen, wait, hold on. I gotta word this properly.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Originally, I was born in New York.
Okay. And do you have any West Coast in you? You lived there and like what? No?
I went there. I was there for a couple weeks. I went
That's
to
it.
Northern Cal and Southern Cal. I've been there for I think like 5 days.
You sound like a Cali girl.
Everybody,
You sound like a Cali girl.
that is so funny.
That's wild. You were born up north?
Yeah, New York, Queens,
But she a bad gal at the end of the day.
All right, but hold on.
real
What's your nationality?
Jamaican.
And that's it?
Yeah, Jamaican. That's
All
what
right.
I claim.
Okay.
My grandmother told us we were mixed: Jamaican, Indian, Chinese, and Irish.
Oh, she's
Irish
doing all of
comes-
that. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So,
Okay.
but the
So you
only thing I
Jamaican.
know is Jamaican because that's what
You been
we
to
speak.
Jamaica yet?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Lot of
ladies and
times.
gentlemen, she trouble. All right? As a Trinidadian man, I'm telling you, she trouble. All right? Okay.
The best kind of trouble.
All right, the best. Are you single?
Yes.
She's more trouble.
Hold on, wait,
Right? More trouble. What's that? Where is that? What's
Wait,
that?
but
You know,
thing there.
you know, I
Cnel
got
must
the-
know
Look,
something we
look.
don't know.
First of all, I
we
saw
not-
my 1 year abstinence on January 9th.
Listen,
I'm sorry,
look,
what?
Listen, look.
1 year of abstinence.
Okay, I'm sorry, what?
Listen, man, I say it again. 1 year of abstinence.
Who is that? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why?
Well, for me, it was more for clarity and, you know, getting to be one with myself. You know, you can't do that with so many people in your space or pursuing so many people. So I like to, after a situation or a relationship or even talking to somebody like
Cleanse.
exactly cleanse.
So you had a bad breakup.
Listen,
I wouldn't say a bad breakup. It was a realization.
listen, Jayell, my dog, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the cleansing and all that shit, like she one of them real goddamn coming to America. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go
Like
with this.
she one of them. I'd be like, good morning. She'd be like, Grand Rising. I'd be like,
Oh,
I'd be like, oh, you a
Yep.
not the
you
Grand
one,
Rising.
you one of them beloved ass motherfuckers. Okay. Look.
When I learned
All right,
about
beloved. Like, I fucks with okay. All right.
when I
you
learned about
beloved ass-
etymology, I had to break it down for them and let them know like
Wait,
the
when you learned about what?
etymology.
Break it down.
So etymology is a study of origin of the words like that we use on a daily basis. So the English language,
Spells.
yes. So spelling, you take away the ing, it's a spell. So
She's a
that's why
witch.
you whatever you come out your mouth. See, look.
Look.
I'm definitely not a witch. I'm an angel,
No, that's
actually.
good witches. But anyway, all right.
But basically, everything that come out of your mouth is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they say the power of the tongue is so important. because you manifest. you manifest good things over your life based on what you say. So I'm one of those people that I feel like good morning was close to morning. Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And you notice everybody in the morning when you say good morning is like literally groggy. Like they have to, they're grudgy, they're moody, all of that. They have to have their coffee, whatever it is to make them, feel grand in the morning. Versus, you say grand risings, it's more like a grand opening to your morning. Like I'm presenting positivity to my day.
Because people be really shitting on people that be saying grand rising.
Yes.
They're like heavy.
I'm one of them.
Heavy.
He is one of them.
You know what I mean?
He is definitely one of them.
I understand.
I understand it. I get it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, why not just say hello? But then when you say hello, it's like, oh, hello. Like you're putting yourself down. Like it's like,
I never thought of that.
Hi,
either.
motherfucker.
Yes. I always think about the words because the way that you pronunciate the words, the way you say the words, they all mean something. So it's important to make sure that you put the right manifestations over your day. I am going to be great. I am going to be rich. My money, as far as $2 million, is already in the bank. I just ain't get it yet.
How's that working out for you?
I still ain't get it yet, but
it's coming. It's coming. With wire transfers, it be taking like a couple days, weeks. And
Hey, look, listen, it's tax time. It's coming.
It's coming. Exactly.
It's tax time. It's coming.
So I manifest all of that. All of that.
I hear you.
So, you stated earlier that you're an artist.
Yes.
All right. Okay. What type of art we talking about? Like Picasso painting. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? You can spit a quick 16 for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You talking about like poetry, you know what I'm saying? Roses are red. Your nigga is blue. Like, what is it?
I got more problems, but more ambition. Can't reach a goal without manifesting a vision. Tired of the ups, the downs ain't benefiting. Now loading this, taking time to process a legend. I pray to God I keep my faith near the truth. When I go in, I take shots in the boot. But I ain't no James. I switch lanes, heading to the hills, and everything manifesting, getting really real.
Hey.
Oh, keep that going. See, that was dope. Hey. That was dope. Hold on. Check me out. Yeah. I'm a savage beast. The world know me as the young absurdist. Cause, bitch, I'm the shit. Yeah, I got some nerve. You could catch me with a flock of birds. Where I pitch them curves, drinking and driving till the highway swerve. Listen, homie, I'm just doing my thing, pushing the reins to the limit. And she giving me brains all up in it. She knew what time it was when she grabbed me by the fitted. She said, you got it, Poppy, and I need it. Can I get it? I'm on a conquest. Jump over the armrest, girl. Ride this dick till it's unconscious. Yes, and you fucking with the best. C.A.U.S.E. Young Finesse, a.k.a. Young Fresh to Life. I got remote control over these hoes like a Stepford wife. I'm so hot you should say it twice. That boy got it locked. Who caused? That's right.
Hey, drop a bomb for that,
Okay. We got
don't bomb for that. Okay.
Told you I'm the 16 bar spitter king, nigga.
Okay.
I got a whole album full of just 16 bars.
Right.
Every song is just 16 bars. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me.
That was hard. That was hard.
That was impromptu. That was impromptu like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
You can tell I was a nigga in the back of the bus, like beating on the shit.
The nigga in the lunchroom on the table
with the pen, nigga. Like, what? All right, nigga, stop playing with me. I was that nigga, bro. I was that nigga.
He said, don't play with it.
I am so embarrassed right now. I can't believe I just did that.
Wow, that's dope.
That was dope. That's creative.
That's fire. That's
my life. Like.
Yeah, all right. Man. And don't make me pull out the vocals. I can sing my ass off too. But anyways,
I ain't say I only rap.
Oh, well, continue. Continue. You sing as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How long you been singing for?
I'm your favorite neo soul singer and rapper.
Okay.
I actually started choir in the 4th grade with my twin brother.
Oh, okay. You have a twin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
And it's so funny because he was like, "Nah, I stopped singing because." I thought it was gay, but if now, like, we talk about it. Yeah, we talk about it because like back in that era, like men associated so many weird things to being gay. Like
What
it was
era
so,
was that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm
A
not
nigga
man.
that could sing was getting all the pussy. I'm not sure
not-
how gay. How was that gay?
Facts, nigga.
He was
nigga,
just
I
like
wish I could fucking
him
sing,
in
nigga.
choir. He was in choir with me, and he was like, "Nah, this is for women. Like, I'm not gonna do it."
I think it's a
And then-
choir aspect of it.
Yes,
It's
I
got to
think
be
that's
that.
what it was. I
Because there's
think
no
that-
way you a singing ass nigga and you talk about, oh, it looks gay.
Yeah,
no way,
no,
man.
It's the choir.
Trust me, he ended
Getting
up
all
when
the pussy
we
you can fucking sing, nigga.
right when we were in high school, and he was on in this jerking like team, and they like literally jerking group, and they literally like
Pause.
you remember when they used to
Pause.
do
You said
you're a jerk,
jerking.
you're a jerk. I know you're a jerk.
All right.
Yeah, the dance.
It's a hard pause.
Yes,
But
yeah, hard pause. So he was in that group, and they actually toured and stuff, and they were like jerking and going around and singing. I know it sounds weird now, 2024. But
Oh, right,
Anybody knows
back
Cnel.
in 2007 to 8, that era where
Listen.
people were dancing all the time.
If you know Cnel, then you know I have a dance choreography background, and I was one of them niggas too. So looking back at it, yes, nigga, I used to like pop lock and all that shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be one of them niggas for real. Like, oh, matter of fact, fun fact, actually, I tried to battle Chris Brown at Millennium Mall.
I'm through.
Or whatever. You know what
I
I'm saying?
am fucking through.
But
Are
anyways,
you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
You would have lost.
Nigga, I used to flip.
You would've lost.
I used to flip and shit.
You
Nigga,
would've
I used to all that. Yeah.
What the
Nah, he didn't battle me. He just like kind of dapped me up because he was in there with his security and shit like that. He was young as fuck. He was like 16.
No, this is a
17.
dead ass story.
This is a dead story. Yeah.
Wow.
He's
Nigga,
like really serious about
Yeah,
this.
I'm dead serious. Whatever the case is. So it's like, but anyways, going back. So I used to be one of them niggas back in the day, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but looking back at it now, you know, this is before the word pause was an actual thing. Thinking about it, like being a jerking ass nigga, pause. Is
That's tough. That's tough to digest, bro.
yeah, it's a little
Tough to digest.
yeah. It's like you're a jerk. I'm like. Pause, nigga. Like, what the fuck was we on, nigga? What the fuck was going on? Like, y'all could have came up with another name,
Right.
but that song. But at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Getting light or light feet, whatever they call it. That was a
Yes.
thing too. You know what I'm saying? Just or whatever. So like, that
In
was a
New
thing
York,
too
too.
back in the day. You know what I mean? So
When'd you move out here?
I ain't gonna lie. I moved down here when I was like 2.
Oh, okay.
But
Bet.
you
I don't.
Floridian?
I don't claim it. I don't.
You like me. You like me.
You're a real nigga
like
from
me?
the South, cool. And talking about-
I felt like I was raised on a plane. Like I as much as I always was in Florida because I was going to school and stuff. Like we still had to go see my dad and stuff in New York. So I was always like weekends I would go over there. Summers definitely New York every year. So that's why I always say like I'm also from both places.
Okay. True indeed.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is. Hey, listen. So, Cnel had brought up a particular. Well, I it's kind of interesting to me, but I'm confused as to. All right, black women
Okay.
with white hair, but white women with black hair, and I want to understand that when you say white women with black hair, what do you mean? The color or
so let me clarify this, right? So this is a conversation we had, and we went into this really abruptly. But anyways, so I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to so me and my wife was having a conversation, right? Mm-hmm. And now if you remember back in the days, whatever the case is, and yeah, we were around the same age, so you would know. And the Cause obviously was actually probably in that era as well. Well, not probably, he actually was. It was more acceptable for a black entertainer, male or female, to have white hair, right? Now, keep in mind when I say
The
that.
stigma.
Like
Yeah.
James Brown.
They had perms.
oh, when you say white, you're not talking about the color.
Not talking about the color.
Yeah, they're
You-
talking.
okay,
You're talking about perms.
straight, perm, straight hair.
James Brown, perm, slick back, all that shit like that, whatever
Yeah.
the case is.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. That was the thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until like Michael Jackson actually tried to make the afro more acceptable in that era, but he
Right.
was the only one,
Yeah.
to my knowledge. He
Yeah.
was the only one, right? So now, anyways, the conversation was that like black women have been groomed, right, to not embrace their natural hair. Black American women have been groomed to not embrace their natural hair.
Okay.
Because back
I see where you're going.
back before we even had rights, and then even after we got rights, whatever the case is, when you put a black person in the public eye, i.e. television, whatever the case is, news, whatever, they had to have the slick back perms and shit like that, et cetera, yada,
Yes.
yada. and it trickled over. Whatever the case is. So now the women are wearing weave and they're wearing hair that's not technically theirs.
Right.
Or whatever, right? So
to look more acceptable.
So now the argument is of today, I'm not sure if it's an argument or whatever, but the conversation of today is like, now black women don't do it because it's more convenient.
Well,
because now it's like they can wake up, take their fucking hair out of a wrap, put it down, call it a day, versus having to deal with their natural hair on an everyday basis. Because I ain't gonna lie, obviously I got that hair, you got that hair, you got that, you know what I'm saying, your real hair is, et cetera, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even right now, I'm assuming this is
all me.
That's all your hair. You know what I'm saying? But you have a perm or some type of something in it to make it.
I don't have no perm.
So this is just flat iron.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
basically
like a blowout.
But even still, it's done like that in the aesthetic or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what we've been groomed to do, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? But normally, if you were to wear weave or a wig or whatever the case is, it's just because of convenience because you ain't got to deal with your regular hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I brought the topic up because now, you know what I'm saying, because hip hop, right? Just hip hop. Hip hop is not the biggest genre of music in the world, but is the most influential genre of music in the world. There's not a fucking place on planet Earth that don't know hip hop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And the culture of hip hop. And hip hop is a fucking melting pot of a lot of different things. Dance, music, culture, etc. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like white women have adopted black style and trying to do certain things.
You're talking about like what, braids,
okay,
etc. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, this okay. Listen.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying.
I understand.
The thing is this: there's things that white women can't do, even if they tried with their hair, because just the way that their hair grows. You understand what I'm saying? So when you say, "Oh, white women are trying to culturally appropriate what we do," it's still tough for them.
It's
There's
still
no
tough.
way that
It's tough for both sides.
their hair can grow to the sun.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
but,
way.
But what I'm saying is they get weave so that way they get certain weaves in their hair so that way they can do box braids, or they get certain weave in their hair so that way they can do regular
Well,
cornrow
see, to
braids,
me, the
or they
weave
do
thing,
certain things.
the weave thing is not a black thing. That's a white people thing because you're putting weave in your
Yes.
hair.
And
That
white
looks
people
like
were-
straight white people here.
But certain styles
so now
is
we're
to
talking about styles.
appropriate. Yeah, is to appropriate the black culture. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is like so my thing is like, you know, I don't know the reason or the purpose of the reason why I brought up the topic. It was just a situation where it was like, okay, like how do you feel about black women wanting to adopt white women hair, but then again, white women, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about white women, you know what I'm saying, also trying to appropriate black hairstyles? So it seems, you know what I'm saying, because it seems as if white women are trying to be more black, but black women are trying to be
Let me tell you
more
something,
white.
man. Go ahead.
For me, I think that conversation in its own brings too many how do I say this? So let me just give an example. So for ages, if we talk about wigs and stuff, wigs actually started with white women. Wigs and weave started with white women. Black women, if we talk about going back to slavery, exactly. So if we talk back to slavery and stuff like that, we didn't have those extra things that we could do to our hair to be normal. So we had to be in a sense of appreciating our natural selves. So when they got to a point where they can change it and they can get perms and they can get other different styles where they didn't have to appropriate themselves as just a black woman or just as a woman in general and getting weaves or stuff like that, they did it for themselves. To make, I want to say, a better standing for what they were trying to portray as a woman. So intertwining the two, I think the conversation of black women getting white styles and white women getting black styles, I don't think there's a solidified line as to this is supposed to be technically all for black women and this is technically only supposed to be for white women. It's because now we have people that are raised in the hood that are also of different races. So they're already culturally designed to already get black styles.
I feel you on that. That's like a white boy growing up in the hood in Pine Hills. He gonna get that fade like how we get the fade.
Exactly.
He's not purposely trying to do. That's just what he's around.
Exactly. And that ties into what I'm trying to say is just basically like with the different types of ways that we condition the styles, like, because it was just a few years ago where women were able to wear their natural hair in office. They just got that law passed for Black women to do that. We had to wear straight hair or weaves and stuff to naturally fit in. We couldn't wear colored weaves or certain things. We had to wear the things that were natural to white women hairstyles. So that automatically conditioned a lot of Black girls to be like, you know what, I have to do this to be this way. And it wasn't more so like I'm trying to do it intentionally or I'm trying to shit on a race or I'm trying to discredit someone. It was just what was culturally acceptable at the time.
Okay.
I also feel like that, well, first and foremost, I feel like do what the fuck you want at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's your life, do what you want. But I can say this before we go to break real quick, that I feel like Black women had to do certain things in order to be accepted.
In order to be accepted,
In order to be accepted.
That conditioned them.
Right. In the job industry, you know, any industry, right? You know what I mean? They have to do certain things to make themselves acceptable. And it's been a long struggle for y'all to get y'all these equal rights and everything like that. So, you know, I think it's deeper than just Black women wanting to just have straight hair and do this white people thing. I think it's deeper than white women. I think more, if anything, Black women had to do it, and then white people want to do it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Different.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's definitely
It's
different.
definitely
That's facts.
You know what I mean? But again, there are those certain cases, like I just mentioned, where if you grew up in the hood or you grew up around Black people, and I don't even want to call it the hood. You know what I mean? Because there's Black people around doesn't mean it's a hood.
Doesn't mean hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So let's clarify that.
We
you know what I mean? But if you grew up around Black culture, you're going to be of Black culture. Just like if you grew up in Latin culture. I literally grew up around nothing but Latin people. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised I don't speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. Dead ass. You know what I mean? But I associate with the music, the culture, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll eat arroz con pollo before I eat spaghetti meatballs.
My lady fucking hates arroz con pollo.
I'm sure she does because she probably had it all her fucking life. Your lady's Latina.
My life.
You know what I mean? But anyways, look, listen. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back. We're going to chop it up some more. You know what I'm saying? With Jayell, Gnarly Atarii. You already know what time it is. You know what I mean?
My business partner, my dog. You know what I'm talking about?
You know?
We'll be right back.
Orlando, what's going on? It's your boy Young Cause, the man that they let the hate but to shake his head anyway. Listen, I want you guys to know that on 536 West Church Street, Nightshade Lounge is your venue to go to for your special events, parties, 6 days a week. Go check them out. The hottest DJs in Orlando. Amazing atmosphere. You already know what time it is, man. Cocktails and Intellect Podcast. Nightshade Lounge, official sponsors of Cocktails and Intellect Podcast. The night belongs to you.
Hey, yo, what up, y'all? We back, man. Lord have mercy.
Man, listen.
It was a wild break.
A lot of things transpired during the break. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Again, shout out to Nightshade Lounge, 536 West Church Street.
Yes.
Come catch a vibe over here. Get your hookahs, get your drinks or whatever. You already know what time it is. But anyways, we back like cook crack, right? So, I want to jump right into it, okay?
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
What?
Get a shot ready.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Let me get the shots ready.
Let's do that.
What we about to talk about finna be juicy. Pause.
A juicy pause.
There we go.
Big pause.
There we go. All right. Awesome.
Great pouring skills.
First of all,
Yeah, I see that.
just so y'all know, Jayell did my braids, and the braids are braiding right now.
The braids are braiding.
You
The
know,
braids are braided.
That's wild. That sounds
Whatever
wild.
the fuck
The
they-
braids are
I-
braiding.
I don't know.
I'm a fly ass.
Oh no, he got
now.
a shot already.
Looking
Oh,
kinda
you
nice
got
right
it.
now.
He got a shot already.
The fade on point, the braids on point. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gnarly Atarii for a braid.
Tim's
Listen, you need a
service.
stylist, man. Holla at my motherfucking dog. You talking about
Yes.
business partner, my dog.
Man, you're cheating right now.
Listen,
You're a cheater.
don't be hating. Got my lineup fresh in yours. Anyways, yeah. So
See, you wild boy. I'm a whole ball, but you a wild boy. You a wild boy.
listen,
All right, listen.
listen. We about to get into some juicy shit. All right, may whatever we say be left up to the court of public opinion.
They know.
So, yeah. So hope
Salud,
Cheers.
salud.
Salud.
Up to it, down to it.
I'm kinda
F those
fucked
Are
up
we?
already.
Are we taking these shots right now?
I'm kind of fucked up already.
All right, no. Are we taking the shots right now?
I thought
All right.
we were.
Oh.
I ain't no bitch.
came with his hair on his chest already.
Oh my God, I just shaved all the hair off my chest. But anyway, so look.
Are you into waxing?
I don't get hair on my chest.
Oh, okay.
No. Waxing? No, hell no.
I was gonna say
That's a little too feminine.
my friend is a good
My nigga calls
esthetician.
me getting the
She can
Brazilian on
wax
his chest.
anything, do
Right.
nails on
I
anything.
got the strip going down.
My nigga
Yes,
calls me
that
getting
is-
the Brazilians
I'm
on his chest.
not a hairy nigga. I'm not a hairy nigga though. I'm not a hairy, so it's not really much. It's just a lot of hairs around my nipples. You know what I'm saying? That are just
Shout out to
shaved up.
Jay Aesthetics.
Right. You know what I mean?
She gonna get you right.
Nah, you know what I mean?
Justice, come
right
holler at
here.
him.
I ain't got no hair on my chest.
You know what I mean?
Lila, I'll say that Lila. You like hair on the chest? She in the background, y'all. Sorry, I know y'all.
Yeah,
you like hair on the chest? You don't?
Yeah,
You got-
no,
She's
I don't
like,
like
I don't
it
give
either.
a fuck.
I mean, you a
Lila's
manly
like,
man, but
keep me out of this conversation, nigga.
you're still
like,
a manly man,
really?
but
Like I'm trying to
Hold on, wait.
I'm
I wanna hear
trying to
what
run
she said. I
an
wanna hear what she said. What
establishment
you say?
over here.
What you say?
She ain't say nothing. She's
okay. I like that.
man.
I like my man's chest. Yes.
right. That's it. I
That's
like my
it,
man's
period.
chest.
Everything
Hairy
about
or
my
not.
man.
My
Big
man.
Ant.
One day. One day.
No, Ant's way out there. What you calling Big Ant out for? He's way over there.
Yeah,
Like he's like he can't even hear you.
Whatever, I guess.
Okay. All right. But boom. Check this out. Right.
One day, my man will be my conversation, but not
One day.
one day.
Well, I
Speaking
mean,
of your man.
I've been single since
but listen,
2019.
Wait. Pause. Check
Speaking
this
of your
out.
man, you ain't know you haven't. Speaking of your, I'm sorry. What you want to say?
Did you just say no? She hasn't.
No, yeah, she got a man.
I don't.
She got a
have
nigga.
man.
Oh, again, you
I'm
know
about to-
something
fuck
we
it.
don't know.
I'm about to spill the tea.
Oh,
He does
my
not.
God. He's
I'm
being
about to spill
messy
the
right
tea.
now, ladies and
So check-
gentlemen,
I'm-
because he's a little
listen,
saucy.
Listen. Yes, I
Here
am.
he go.
All right, so check
Here
this
he
out.
go. He been
So there
wanting
was
me
a
to
nigga.
date.
There was a nigga, right?
There was a
Who-
nigga.
So who
That's one way
either
to start a
not was
conversation
he's
off.
still alive. I'm talking about.
He's
passed
still
away.
alive.
So the nigga, so the nigga, he apparently he works at Parlay, right?
Does not
God
anymore.
damn,
You don't work at
nigga,
Parlay?
you being real
No,
messy right
he
now.
just, he just be at Parlay or he work at Parlay. Which one?
You being real messy.
He trying to set me
hella
up right now.
No, wait. I'm asking. Does he work at Parlay or he be in Parlay?
I plead the fifth.
This nigga be this nigga be trying to clickbait niggas without the clickbait.
Listen.
I
The
plead the
nigga work at Parlay, right?
Oh,
And
sweet.
it took forever. It took her like weeks for her to tell me like who the
Months.
nigga was, right? Months for her to tell me the nigga name, right? So apparently she been low ball, like low key eyeballing the nigga, crushing for real, whatever the case is, right? Finally told the nigga, like, yo, I fuck with you, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
Oh Lord.
I'm trying to ride you like a pony, you know what I'm saying, like.
I did not say that.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
did not.
That's what she said.
Can I
get a? Said she want to ride a
I did
nigga.
not say
You know what I'm saying?
that.
Like-
I've been abstinent for a long
Like I got
time,
that
guys.
Tokyo Jet song, like ride a nigga like Six Flags, right?
I ain't saying that.
So
I don't believe it.
So she finally
Thank
tell so she finally tell the nigga, right? Like, oh yeah, you know, I'm feeling you, woo, woo, whatever, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
So apparently they dating, whatever the case
Not
is.
the woo woo woo. Well, go ahead.
So apparently dating the nigga, right? Still in
talking.
still in a relationship with a nigga.
Oh, so
We're
you're admitting to this? You just
talking.
said you plead the fifth.
She's still
I
in a,
plead the fifth, but I want to
She's
get
still
that
in a
part
relationship
correct.
with a
It's
nigga, but
talking.
she not in a
Talking
relationship with a
and
nigga.
dating is two different levels.
she's still with the nigga, but not with the nigga.
Oh
But
my
still with the nigga, but
gosh.
not with the nigga. And she ain't giving up the cookies. So
Just marry the nigga already, man.
listen,
Y'all
if I was
niggas
that
is
nigga-
wildin', yo.
How is his
he
mental
left
health
that
going?
nigga. How is his mental health looking?
Right, for real. Because I'm sorry, I can't look. Listen, if I was that nigga, I couldn't be around this and not want to smash. You're wilding. You're fucking wilding. Don't cover your no. Let the people let them see you. Yo,
The people
listen.
that need to see me like this.
Listen, fam, if you watching,
If you
run. All right,
why are you
How you
telling
gonna
him
tell
to
him how to run? What do you mean?
because you never,
He may be
you're never gonna get it.
He may be.
It's already been a year and change.
Bro,
you're never gonna get it, bro.
He may be genuinely, very well, maybe genuinely wanting to wait and court this woman in a proper manner.
Period. I'm a
It's
queen.
2024.
Right, you're right about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're right about that.
That nigga ain't waiting.
Is we fucking or no? That's where I'm at. But
I
Listen,
mean, relationships
Cause
doesn't
asked
need to
the
be that fast.
Cause asked the question for you: is he fucking or not?
Listen,
I
I'm gonna
didn't
tell
say,
you
no,
right
don't put
now.
me in this. Wait,
Call
what?
said it.
I'm gonna tell
Wait,
you
what the
right
fuck?
now. I'm a big person on mental health and my healing journey.
And-
So, like,
yes.
when it comes to dating, it has to align with what I envision.
I feel
So this is
you.
what she
I
So it's
feel
levels.
you.
It's
I
levels.
feel you.
I get your number and I'll talk to you. Now, debating on me talking to you will determine if I want to go to the next level, which is dating. Not dating exclusively, but just dating, which means going out, non-invasive things, hanging out with you, whatever.
I must be old.
She
school.
told me when she was doing my hair that the nigga like you know what I'm saying,
You
that the nigga
spilling
showing
mad
interest.
tea, bro. You mad messy.
Listen,
bro.
I asked her before on break.
so
I asked her
annoying.
before on break. I said, listen, we're going to throw it out there. She was like, fuck it, let's do it. I said,
Oh,
bet.
she said, okay, you messy
So listen,
too, nigga.
so listen. No,
No.
She told me when she was braiding my hair, right? Braids
Okay.
fresh, by the way. Anyways, she told me when she was braiding my hair
Fresh as
that the
fuck.
nigga that he was doing everything right, everything is cool, but she realized that she want to be single. So you've been watching this nigga for
Wanna be
months.
single, but you
Give
want a
him
nigga.
give him a chance
You crushing on a nigga, but you want
just
to
to
be
curve
single?
him.
I don't want you to feel like you're being attacked.
Ladies,
I'm
ladies,
confused.
I'm looking at the camera.
I'm not being attacked.
Ladies,
I'm not being attacked, ladies. I'm not
that's
being
the
attacked.
psychotic shit. All right, not psychotic, but that's the indecisive shit that y'all do that niggas don't like.
Is that narcissistic?
You tell him you have a crush on him. He shows interest. He's doing everything right just so you could curve him. You know what?
He's not. It's not that he's
know what?
not doing everything right, though. It's I have a certain standard of how I want to be treated before I decide.
Cnel, don't say shit. Go ahead.
Before I decide to be a complete, vulnerable, submissive woman, I know that I'm supposed to be nurturer. I know that I'm supposed to be a provider in the sense of, hey, your meals are cooked. Hey, your clothes are folded. I know that I'm a provider in that sense because I'm nurturing you. I'm making sure everything else is easy while you go out and do the man stuff and be a man in the relationship. However, I have to make sure that when my mental health, emotional health, spiritual health is all aligned, that you fit that.
That's a real thing.
Before
That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Hold
Before
on.
I give you anything, all of that has to be aligned. I have to emotionally feel safe with you.
Cnel, don't say
I
nothing.
have to
Wait,
physically feel
okay.
safe with you.
Okay.
I have to spiritually feel safe with you.
Okay.
Before I decide to open my safe with you.
Ooh. Bars.
That was a bar.
Bar.
That was a bar. So I got a question.
Bar. Wait, hold on, nigga. Hold on. Wait, pause. Hold on, wait.
I'm just
That-
saying.
that was
I've
a
been
bar.
single for a
That was
long
a bar.
time, so
That was a bar.
I lined it up for
okay.
me.
All right. So I gotta say
Just
one
like
thing.
every man has to line it up for them. So
What do you got to say, Clark?
Okay.
Before I gotta say
All
what I
right. I bet. Look, listen. I get all of that.
okay.
I get all of that.
Okay.
All right. I get it. But you telling me, you fucking telling me, I can't even yam the pum? That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild.
He ain't said
wild.
it was a problem or
That's
not.
wild.
I can't eat the groceries? Nothing?
So listen, look.
I don't know if he's coasting or not.
So listen,
I,
so
Wait,
listen,
wait,
so
wait,
listen.
wait. What the
Right.
fuck is coasting? Is that what you call it?
I don't call it
What is
anything.
it?
That's what I've
no,
heard
what's
new
coasting?
age people say.
What is coasting?
I guess just
No, what's coasting?
it's kind of
You
like
said
the
it.
river flowing. The river
No,
is,
no, no.
Okay, so pretend we're on a kayak.
Are we talking about eating
and we're
pussy or
not
eating
even
ass?
going.
Are we talking about eating pussy or
oh,
eating
no,
ass?
never eating no ass. Hell no. Don't even touch my ass like that, because then I'm gonna start thinking that you're a little.
Oh.
listen,
Okay. That's why I was like, what the fuck is coasting?
So I got a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, buddy, what's his name? You said his name earlier. What was his name again?
You so fucking you
I'm
mad.
not saying his name. Pleading the motherfucking
Yo, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was at Cause.
You're worse than women. You're messy as fuck. You
I thought
you
it was
had it.
gonna work. I threw the alley over there like,
You
yeah.
thought
So his
you
name
had
is.
it.
I ain't that drunk.
You thought
you ain't
you
finna
had
try
it.
me like that.
You thought you had it.
You are
All right, so
not
boom.
about to get me like that at all.
my God.
So boom.
This
I
nigga's
have a
My
question.
love life
So
be private for real.
I have a question, right? So I have a
Okay.
question. Did you know that you didn't want to be in a relationship even before you started talking to it? Because again, you've been clocking him. You went to
Women
him.
know what they want before a nigga know.
And that's what I'm saying.
I know.
You've been going to him and and telling me and shit like that, like, oh, like, you know,
I
I'm feeling
didn't
blah,
tell
blah.
him. I told you. He didn't know that I felt
But
this
you
way.
said, but you told him. You said that you told him eventually
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
liked
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you eventually told him, like, yo, listen, I like you, boo,
Everybody
whatever.
watching
You've
this
been-
is
you've
like,
been
who
clocking him.
is this nigga?
You've been clocking him, whatever, right?
He's so
You've been clocking him, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But then again, and then you finally give him, and then you tell him he shows interest back. Y'all talking, y'all doing whatever, woo woo. But then you decide, like, oh, I don't want a relationship. Did you know that you don't want a relationship prior to you even coming out your mouth and saying something? You could have just kept it to yourself.
Why do women
You're
do
right.
that?
You're right.
Why do
You're
women do that?
100% white. You're 100%
I'm 100%
right.
black, first of all.
I meant to say right. Shut up. So to answer your question, I did not know that I did not want to be in a relationship with him until certain things started to, reveal themselves. Not saying on his end or on my end. It's just the timing of everything. Like us trying to get everything like settled in our own lives is important. So you don't want to enter somebody's life unsettled.
You see?
And that was the thing. That was the thing for me. Personally, like, he brought that to my forefront, too. It's just like, I have all these things that I'm going through and doing, and, I have all these.
You probably done hurt the nigga.
I didn't
broke
hurt
his heart.
him.
You know what?
There's only one way to hurt. No. There's only one.
You know what? To get back, we gonna find that nigga some pussy. So listen, next time I see you, fam.
No, you not.
We gonna find you some pussy.
We
gonna find you. Listen,
pause,
plenty bottle girls, plenty girls out there. So we gonna find some pussy. You can't do that man like that. How you do that man like that, bro?
Yo, first and foremost,
that man was like, yo, I'm finna get some.
Hold on, pause. Let me say this.
I'm sad that he thought he was gonna get a hypersexual woman, because unless you make me feel safe, you're not getting shit.
So he don't make you feel safe?
Oh,
he hasn't gotten there yet.
So I have a question.
He's working on himself. Until he works on me, that's different.
What is your definition of making you feel safe?
I can call you in the middle of any time, in the middle of anything, and be like, this is what's on my mind. And you not make me feel like I'm a bother for calling you, or that you were in the middle of something.
And he don't make you feel that way?
I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet.
Messy as fuck,
so how you know? All right, you know what?
I don't know that I don't know that.
Listen,
I know he makes me feel safe in a lot of other ways, and I like that about him.
Cause I'm an advocate. I'm a big advocate for men.
Of course.
Understand?
Duh.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a big advocate for both.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's the, you gotta understand, this is my homie. Like, this is like, we talk every day, literally. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's about business or just on some personal shit, we talk every day. So when I know the inside scoop,
and you put it on camera, you messy.
It's not in favor for man, I feel some type of way.
All right, hold on. Let me say something. Please. Because it looks like we're going to need a second segment or a third segment on this. Let me say this. Okay. All right? Jayell, real talk. I'm just confused, and I think the people are confused as to how you can be in this manner of abstinence and celibacy or whatever you call it.
Abstinence.
And then you like a guy, you tell the guy you fucking with him.
And he shows interest back.
Hold on. And a man's natural nature of being is to want to have sexual relationships with a woman that he's also digging. Mm-hmm. How the fuck does that work? And then he tell this nigga, I don't want to be in a relationship. What was the fucking point of telling this man that you was feeling him?
I didn't tell him that I didn't want to be in a relationship. It was me telling him that.
Mind you, I'm going based off of what Cnel said.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so his information is fucked up? Is that what's going on?
Just
his information is fucked up?
He's trying to be funny.
It's fucking messy ass nigga.
So I never told him that I didn't want to be in a relationship. That was actually something that I told him, because I was in a place where
Limit your information that you give to your friends. Continue.
I was just in a place where, the man came to me and told me X, Y, and Z, and I was like, you know what, you're right. I feel like if we take away the proper, like, actual understanding of relationships, right? Okay. And it would take away sex and all of that. We meet somebody, right? We exchange numbers with them. Okay.
All right.
After you exchange numbers, you talk to them. How much do you know about a person before you kiss and fuck them?
Nothing.
And that's a problem.
So why?
Wait, hold
on.
Have you kissed them?
Wait, hold on. Pause. Nigga, you want no, fuck that. Why is that a problem?
It's a problem because
there's a thing called one night stands.
Yes, but I've never had one.
Okay.
In my life.
No judgment.
I don't judge people either, but my whole thing is, when it comes to stuff like that, you don't know anything about that person before you kiss or have sex with them, but that is the problem. Like, you don't know if this person got herpes. You don't know if this person got fucking any type of STD at that.
Agreed.
You don't know if they
Agreed.
got mono, syphilis, any of that.
Ooh,
None
agreed.
of that.
Agreed.
You don't know nothing
All right.
about that.
Bars.
And then on top
Bars.
of that,
Bars.
you don't know the behaviors this person has or carries. So with me, I'm preventing sitting there being in a situationship with someone that I completely could hate potentially by trying to get to know them first.
Now watch this.
So when I get to know them first, there's levels for me. I exchange numbers. I talk to you. That's before I decide to see you again in person.
It sounds like.
And when I do see you again in person, these are non-intrusive dates, meaning like, oh, I'm going to the mall. You want to come with me? We chilling. We cool. I'm trying to see how you vibe naturally. And then when I decide, or you decide to date me exclusively, or just date me in a more I want you only, all them other niggas and all them other bitches gotta go. They gotta go.
It sounds like Cause about to fuck you up. Wait,
These levels allow me to take my relationship slowly. It allows me to take my understanding to the person that I want, because I got to understand myself first. And with me understanding myself, I understood what I needed, what I wanted in a man. I wanted someone who's able to hang up pictures and put together handy things and mow the lawn. I know I wanted that. So I'm not going to stand for the nigga that's too sassy, that does not want to mow the lawn, that does not want to hang up pictures. And because I'm talking to him, I get to realize that.
Okay. All right. So you have a game plan.
Yes.
You have and I respect that. And you made valid points, very valid points. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, like, I'm kissing you and fucking you, and I don't even know your physical attributes as far as, you know what I mean? I get that. That's a big thing. And I think even more so in the black community, we tend to disregard that fact. We're in the moment and we just do what we do, and then we suffer the consequences later.
Yeah.
I get that.
The baby daddy we hate. The
All-
baby mama
all
we
that,
hate.
All that.
Yeah, because you
All
didn't
that.
get to know him
Right,
first or
all
her
that,
first.
all that, because we was in the moment and we did what we did. All right?
Living now. Going
Now-
with the flow like dead fish.
All right. Okay. I understand that. I definitely understand. No, you're absolutely right. And Cnel thought that I was about to come back with some shit on your ass.
So-
but look, I agree with you.
I'm about
You
to.
shut it down.
But I'm about to.
Okay.
I'm about
all right,
to.
Bet.
So
Say
boom,
less.
so boom, right? I swear to God, I saw this meme yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday or day before yesterday. Black woman. She's pretty. She's all right. You know what I mean? Whatever, right? She posted, there was a meme. It was not a meme, but it was a post that she made, right? She says that she regrets, absolutely positively regrets, listening to certain things her parents said and the people around her said, because she went out, right, and focused on her education, right? Focused on making her life better, you know what I'm saying, and doing everything she needed to do for herself, whatever the case is, and wasted her younger years. Now she's in her mid-30s, single, no kids, and she specifically states this. And we'll try to find it, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know, you can probably edit it in a way to kind of pause what I'm saying and maybe add the clip. I'll find it later to what she said. And she was like, I absolutely positively regret having to listen to people around me and my parents, whatever the case is, because I went out, got my degree, got my shit together, et cetera. And now I'm in my early to mid 30s, whatever the case is, and it's hard for her to find a man. She said back in the days, in her younger days, the ass was assin'. That was literally a quote. That's what she said. She said the ass was assin'. Everything about her was prime. Everything was put together, and she was, you know what I'm saying, still pretty, but I'm sure she was probably prettier in her early 20s. And versus her going out and looking, or at least entertaining a man or men to find her husband, she said by now she would have maybe had a couple of kids, blah, blah, blah. But now the dating scene is so hard, so harsh, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older. A lot of the good quality men don't want to fuck with women like her because, again, like I said, she's in her mid to late 30s. A lot of the good quality men either want somebody, you know what I'm saying, who's younger, or B, they got their shit together, you know what I'm saying, and they're already with somebody, or got their shit together and they got options. The younger men got options versus growing with a nigga who had potential dating a man, growing with a nigga who had potential at that point, or whatever the case is, growing with that man, and being in a steady relationship, etc. Now she wasted her younger years. Now it's even harder because that is true. And I felt what she said when she said that, because a man who is on their shit and who has all this shit together and who is single, they would never be in a relationship. And I say that and I say that as a man who is married, right? Because here's the thing. I say that as a man who's married.
A lot.
Hear me out.
Yeah, you said a lot.
Just hear me out.
Gotta unpack this.
I know.
Okay.
Hear me out. I love my wife to death. You know what I'm saying? I love her to death.
Now we talking about
but
your wife. Like,
she was with me when I had nothing.
Okay, all right.
Nothing.
Right.
If I was a nigga that was on already and I made great money and I did everything I had to do, logically, because men think logically, women think with emotions. Logically, why would I put myself in a situation to be in a relationship to deal with the headache of a relationship when I have enough money and I have enough backing of character who myself is, and I already have all my shit established.
Right, yeah,
I have my own house. I have everything I need.
Now. We were just talking about the
why would I
get
get myself in a relationship? But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying all that to say this: she's not wrong in what she's saying.
She's stupid.
She's not wrong in what she's saying.
Stupid.
You think so?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I'm trying to
go ahead.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Because there's no excuse. Oh, my parents put me in college and I did all of this other stuff, and I didn't have time to do so and so and so to get in a relationship.
Not that she didn't have time. Not that she didn't have time. She just didn't entertain it.
Okay, but you brought up the fact that you literally said her parents. She blamed her parents.
Her parents and people around her in her circle.
She's
and again,
dumb.
And we'll throw the clip in there.
The problem is, well, yeah, because I would love to. Yeah, please find it. So, and we're gonna put it up there on the screen once Cnel finds it. Because my thing is this: your choices are your choices. She's in the situation she's in because she made those choices. School ain't got nothing to do with it. Your parents ain't got nothing to do with it. You reason why you single right now with no kids and all of these things that you would have loved to have wanted. And also the fact that now you're older, and 30 is not that fucking old. 30-something is not that old. So calm the fuck down, little miss. All right? Calm the fuck down. You're in the situation that you're in is because of you. Because of you.
I found it. I'm going to send it to you.
Cool, whatever, nigga. My point is still, it's because of her. Okay? Not because of the circumstances she was in. Look, listen, if you want love, and you want someone, you're going to find it.
Put the audio up. Put it on the screen so we can hear. Make sure your Bluetooth is on. I sent it to you. Let's hear what she has to say. That way y'all have a better understanding.
That shit's weird. That whole shit was weird. You just send it to me right now? All right, bet.
All right. Let's watch it.
Oh, hold on. Pause. And we haven't even touched on the subject we were supposed to. But
I
anyway.
know.
We're almost there. But yeah, hold on.
Let me know when you play it.
All right, hold on, nigga. Get the Bluetooth popping off. You know what I mean? Crazy shit, crazy.
If I knew that dating was going to be this bad when I was in college and my parents was like, focus on that education. The boys will always be there. Don't focus on the boys. Get that degree, I would have never gotten that degree. I could have skipped a couple classes. I could have failed a couple classes. And I could have been married, 2 kids by now, working on the 3rd. I can't believe I wasted my good years, my good body. Ooh, and the body was bodying back then. So that I can get a high-class education. Just for me to be broke and single?
Man, shut the fuck up.
No, let her finish.
That was it.
Bruh.
The fuck? That's dumb. What the fuck is she talking about?
Sounds retarded.
That's stupid.
Listen.
She looks good. Still.
But my whole thing about that, before you answer, my whole thing about that is she did the process in the right way. Why do I want to look at my financial pockets being at 0, fucking, having a kid, and not being able to take care of them. That doesn't make
what
any
confuses
sense.
me. What confuses me is that
Doesn't
she
make any
said that
sense.
she's still single and broke. So what was the education for?
So
What-
hear me out.
how the
That
fuck
means
you
she didn't make the right
you're,
choices.
You're a fucking
We're gonna-
idiot. I'm
we're
pardon
gonna-
my language, but you're dumb.
We're
Ma.
not gonna.
Would you even bring this up for?
Hear me out. We're not gonna press on this too long because this is a whole nother conversation in itself. But I understood what she was talking about.
How, Sway?
Over 60% of Americans have a degree that they're not using because either A, they can't find a job in their career field, or B, in their career field, or B, you know what I'm saying, their career field isn't
B
hiring.
or C or one or two.
Now, it's one of the other reasons, right? Because I'm a prime example. I have a degree. I'm not using it. Nigga, I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I went down that route, but that's neither here nor there, right?
No, you're listen, my
I'm
brother.
also not broke.
You're a man. We're talking about this woman, particularly this particular post. You sent that to me.
She
nigga.
wasted her time going like, again, the education situation is a whole conversation by itself, but she wasted her time going to school like her parents and everybody else told her to do, or whatever the case is, for no reason, and wasted her good years, or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying, where she could have been finding a high quality man.
Are you not understanding? Are you not understanding where I'm coming from?
Sperm
with this?
chase eggs.
Listen. There's no such thing as wasting your time getting an education.
Sperm chase
Right.
eggs.
Okay? She literally ended her post saying that she is single and broke.
Still broke, yeah.
Sperm chase
Nigga,
eggs.
I'm done. I don't got to say nothing else. What the fuck was the point?
My whole thing with that is
Why are
that
you
she
complaining
didn't-
about being in school and wasting those years in school and you still single and broke? I'm confused about her post,
Because
bro.
she listened to everybody else and was like, let me follow the education. Let me do
Listen,
that third, blah, blah.
There is
Alright.
nothing wrong with allowing someone into your sacred space to move you along to the next levels. And that's where women fail. I'm not going to lie. That's where women fail because the discernment is the issue for women. Women don't have good discernment. So even with you,
Fuck these up.
I know I did.
Yeah.
Even with women having bad discernment skills, they don't understand how having bad discernment skills plays in a role in their love life. They don't know what they need as a woman. Like, even though I'm in classes and doing all this stuff, I need someone that's going to help me study. So I could already be in the mindset of working towards my future with this person. I could already be in that path of growing the business or growing the financial future that I have for this person by preparing the foundation with that person. You don't necessarily have to have it all, and that's where the misconception is. You have to be rich before you date because then now you're in a financial safe space, and that's where most people who have goal-driven things kind of fail.
What I got from her is that she felt like she should have, if you would, focused on a relationship and then education.
Yes.
Ooh,
Now,
yes, I did get that
that's
too.
what I'm saying.
That's
But
fucking
which
stupid.
No.
You can do both at the same
hear me
time.
out. Hear me out.
Exactly
Hear me
what
out.
I was explaining.
Hear me out.
That's what I'm saying.
Hear me out. Yes, you can, but at the same time, coming from a person who has experience, it is harder. Now, keep in mind, the whole purpose of me bringing this video up was because in reference to my dog Jayell. Do you feel because of what you're doing, you could potentially end up in a situation like she is? Because technically, this is not throwing shots or nothing disrespectful, but whatever the case is, technically you're in that boat.
Nah.
Do you feel as if you've wasted a lot of your younger years? Because I said it earlier in the podcast, you are in your 30s, right? Whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? You still look good, by the way. You still look amazing, you know what I'm saying? So no shit on that, whatever the case is. But, you know, you are older, right?
Right.
So now, do you feel as if because of the way that you are and the way that you want to approach things, because of whatever your beliefs are, she was different. Her situation was, oh, I'm listening to my parents, I'm listening to outside influences saying get the education first. Your situation is different. Yours is like energy and, you know what I'm saying, certain things of what you're looking for, et cetera, yada, yada. Do you feel as if because of the decisions that you're making that that it could potentially harm you for potentially being single for the rest of your life?
I would love to hear this answer.
For me, I don't think it will hinder me from being single for the rest of my life because I get hit on every day.
Wait.
So with me getting
Go ahead.
hit on every day, that doesn't mean I'm allowing all those people into my space. I have a strict,
I have a caveat to that, but go ahead.
I have a strict list of how I view what I need as a woman and what man fits into that. And that solely depicts on the man that's deciding to fit that caliber. Now, he naturally can fit that caliber. I don't want no one to pretend to be someone they're not. I want someone who naturally is like, I want to do these things for her because she deserves it. Not because I'm going to get asked or something at the end of the day, but because she deserves it. And that allows me to be more comfortable. When God decides for me that the person that I'm meeting in my life is for me, is going to be solely strict on my boundaries and how this person operates with me. Because you can't be in a relationship with someone who doesn't respect you or doesn't love you or doesn't care about you and doesn't consider or doesn't. I mean, yeah, toxically, but not healthy relationships. Healthy relationships are built on things that are different and solely you working towards constantly making sure that person feels healthy in that relationship and yourself feel healthy in that exactly. Yeah. You all have to have that safe space. That's the type of relationship I had because I've had multiple toxic relationships. Okay. I had multiple issues with, people bringing me outside of the character that I am as an introvert. So for me, if I'm going to allow you to be in my space, you have to be taking certain steps as a man to want to protect me, not define me as a female, but define me as a human and know that my emotions matter to you, not in I'm trying to, hurt your pockets or be dramatic or do anything of that notion. I'm just trying to feel safe with knowing that as a choice that you are to me, that you can relay that same thing back to me. So and that's hard because dating nowadays is not built on making you feel safe.
It's
or
not
me
built
feel
on
safe.
courtship.
Exactly. Yeah, it's built on sex. Oh, that person look good, or she got a fat ass.
Facts.
Or he got a nice big beard, or he has this good hair, or
facts,
she has really nice straight hair. My kids are gonna look good.
Straight.
Or she has nice curly hair and my kids are going to look good. It's just not based on real things. It's based on superficial things. People are not dating for the actual what would be beneficial for both of us. They're dating for what is surface level. That's the problem.
Like I said, I have a caveat to everything you just said, right? I'm gonna say two different things.
Me too. I got a rebuttal.
One, right? First of all, one. Now, damn,
I'm lit, by the way.
You there?
Lit as fuck.
So I have a caveat to that. So all one, right? So now, from a man's perspective, okay? From a man's perspective, and Cause, I want you to chime in on this, whatever case. I want to know what you think, right? From a man's perspective, when we first initially see a woman, you know what I'm saying? We're like, okay, how does it look? I think that goes for both man and female, right? This is the first thing that you see, right? Whatever the case is, right? Now, depending on where that man is in life, right? Now, keep in mind, the older that now, here's another thing too that me and my wife kind of argue about, whatever the case is, but it's facts are facts.
Y'all argue a lot.
No, we don't. Not at least not anymore, anyway. But we debate about. I'm gonna say argue. We debate about, right?
Okay, debate.
This is one thing I always say.
Remember words, spelling.
Men grow in value. Women grow in decreasing value, right? Now,
what do you mean by
women
that?
can feel however they want to feel about that comment, but it's the fucking truth. The older a man gets, the more valuable that man is.
That's because your sperm don't run out. All right, we got a biological clock.
But it's not about the sperm.
Okay. What's it about?
Usually, right? The older a man gets, they grow with value, and this is what I mean, right?
This is true.
Money-wise, character-wise, maturity, etc. Whatever the case is, because even biologically, women grow women mature faster than men.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is. So character, money, etc. The older you are, doesn't matter how old a man gets, they can always get a younger woman.
That's true. That's why I said that.
Now, women, the older women get, the more they depreciate in value.
Correct.
Right? So
because we can't have kids.
You can't have kids. That's one. thing. That's one thing.
Collagen stops formulating for us after 20.
Exactly.
So we start
because
looking old.
beauty is value, whatever the case is. So therefore, the older you get, the less beautiful that you get, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that's value, right? It doesn't really matter how a man looks because again, you just seen who was here earlier. We're not gonna say the name, but you just seen who was here earlier, and you saw who his ex was.
Right, and it's crazy because that girl was bad.
So now,
girl was made up. But
yeah, most of them are.
Wigs, and makeup. So now, right? So now you throw that factor in, right? You throw that factor in, or whatever the case is, and now you stated something earlier. You said, okay, listen, you get hit on every day. Yes, yes, you do. Whatever the case is, you're a very beautiful woman. Whatever the case is, even though you're slightly older, you're a very beautiful woman. But at the end of the day, the clock is. Do you feel as if I'm not gonna say it as if it's like a thing. I'm just gonna ask because I don't want to be disrespectful. Do you feel as if even though you're still getting hit on every day, that the clock is actually running out on you? Because a man's still gonna hit on you because of the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, you look pretty or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, factoring in your age, where you are at in life, etc., that man is only going to increase in value. You know what I'm saying? And you may increase in value when it comes to possibly your accolades and what you do. But the thing is, this is why I want Cause to chime in at, men really don't give a fuck about what the hell you got to bring to the table when it comes to your money. A real man doesn't. I don't give a shit.
You're not going to like
my wife can be broke as fuck. As long as she's there for me in other different ways, that's all I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck how much money you make.
That.
You say I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not with you.
They say that.
But hold on, you kind of like asked her a loaded question because I'm waiting for her to answer the question.
My bad. Go answer that question. Answer that question.
Like,
I have something else to say about what Chris Rock said. Go ahead.
We don't got to bring that Chris Rock shit up again.
It's something else. It's something else. But go ahead.
Okay.
Let her answer the question.
Do you feel? Basically, I feel like what he's asking is, do you feel like you're depreciating
because of your decisions? Like, well, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, do you feel like you're depreciating?
You said it right, bro. You said it right. You said it right.
Do you feel like as if you're depreciating, or whatever the case is, and also as well, do you feel as if you're hurting yourself by the decisions that you're making?
I don't believe that because I'm a firm believer in God.
Awesome.
My journey with faith and my journey with myself is for me.
Awesome.
So I don't feel like I'm depreciating. I feel like I'm being set up for what is meant for me. And with that, I want to say that when it's time for me to do what I'm supposed to do as a woman, which is procreate and multiply, I will be able to do that at the time that God allows me to do that. Okay. But that doesn't mean that
my mom did have me at 48.
Yeah,
so
that's a personal thing, though. I mean, that's
what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't mean that I need to rush into a relationship because I feel like I'm getting older. That's where all the problems start. Because yes, we focus on our future. We focus on what we need to do and accomplish as women, but that shouldn't deter our journey in love. We should still be able to allow ourselves that love because we deserve it.
Yeah.
We should be able to maneuver and balance the love because we deserve it. And a lot of women don't feel that way because they feel like if they allow the focus to drift off to a man or drift off to, you know, things that don't align with their business or things or goals, and some men feel like this too, then they aren't fully ready for that relationship.
Let me say something.
And you can't fully be ready for a relationship, just like you can't fully be ready for kids.
You're never fully ready
at all for anything.
Anything. All right, now look, listen. Let me get this off my chest real quick. All right. What you just said a moment ago, you said one thing that stuck out to me, and which I was gonna expound on before you even said it. At the end of the day, people are failing to realize you got one life to live.
Yeah.
All right. You can't take none of this shit with you when you go, all right? The key thing to do in life, regardless of what your decision is to just love and give love. The world would be a better place if people would start to realize that shit, man. I don't give 100%. A fuck about, I went to school and I didn't have an opportunity to do this and that with my relationships. Or, if my parents didn't tell me, shut the fuck up. Just go out there and just love. You know what? When you start loving more and loving yourself more, things will just fall in your love will fall in your lap.
Yep.
I'm a firm
And then you
believer in law
take
of
that
attraction.
love, and then you take that love, and you expound on it. You take that love and you reciprocate that love. You understand what I'm saying? Like, love who you want, when you want, whether it be yourself, multiple people, or just one person. Just love, people. Just love, man.
Yeah.
All of that other extracurricular shit that we be seeing on social media, all of these, who did I marry? And and all this other, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, 50-50 here, 50-50 there.
Yeah.
The fuck that. Y'all niggas is all stupid. Just love. If you would just love, you're going to end up doing exactly what you're supposed to do in whatever said relationship you are in, whether it be with a man and a woman and a woman, a man and a man. Just love, man. Just love, bro. That's all I'm going to say about that, because it's just stupid to me.
Yeah.
It's stupid to me. Why are we having conversations about how to do this and that in a relationship? Yo, times are not the way that they were back in the day. And back in the day, they ain't got shit to do with what's going on right now. There is no blueprint or book on how to have a relationship. Period.
Nope.
So with that being said, you were talking about something that you saw on Facebook about a relationship, as a matter of fact.
It's hard being single. It is hard.
Well, you said that there was a situation that you had saw where a woman was dating a man, but this man ended up.
So
break that down for me.
Elaborating this, so I'm just gonna prepare y'all for prepare the others. One of the things with dating as a woman, they say, oh, women need to discern better. They need to do this better. However, we will discern best. We will pick the man that's the best, the one that's into us the best, and he still is into other men.
I'm sorry, what?
He's still into other men.
What do you mean still? You said the key word was still. What do you mean still?
Still. Meaning that
Wait,
never liked women.
Wait a minute, hold on.
He could have liked women.
Wait a minute,
he could have liked women, but
Cnel, I'm gonna break
but
this
he's
down.
always liked men,
It
literally.
took me a minute because the liquor's in my
Hold
system.
on, Cnel, let me break this down. Let me break this down. And there's nothing to pause about. It's a real thing.
It's a real
Check
thing.
this
Like,
out, check this out.
you could be literally married
The thing is this.
and still like
You're
men.
saying still like men. The reason why I'm pointing that out is because of the fact that if you're saying still, that means that she knew this nigga like men. You're using the word still.
Some do.
You're using the word still like men. So wherever you saw this at, or whoever you're talking about, or whatever the fuck the situation is, listen, that means that she went into this relationship with this man, knowing that he had something about men, and got with this nigga anyway. For you to use the word still.
Listen, some women do know that, and because they're trying to keep up. Listen, them try to keep up a facade. Them try to keep up relation. Them try to keep up all this something. But them no say them man like man.
So
them no say them not like man.
I got two questions.
My whole thing with that is, that's one side of it. The other side is the women that don't know their man like men at all, because he's so manly and he does all these things right. He keeps up with her completely. He married her. He gave her children. But guess what he also did?
He's sucking dick.
Fuck niggas on the weekends. There's a group chat on Facebook.
And look,
with
disclaimer. The Cocktails and Intellect podcast in no way, shape, form, and fashion are discriminating against the LGBTQ community, all right?
We are talking about infidelity. We're talking about people.
It's more than infidelity when you're talking about a man married to a woman, still, keyword was still, fucking men.
Yes. The dude came on the
Look at Cnel's face.
On the
Do y'all
podcast.
see Cnel's face?
Listen.
Do y'all see Cnel's face?
Listen. I just say this.
All right.
So the man came on the podcast saying, and in a different voice. This was a whole nother podcast. I'm gonna send it to you guys.
All right, bet.
The man came on the podcast talking to the two men on the podcast, saying that he loves his wife, he loves his kids, he loves everything about a woman. He only wants to be with a woman, but he enjoys the pleasure of a man.
Now listen.
He enjoys a pleasure of a man, and he enjoys being with that man and different men, different fucking weekends.
Listen.
Imagine being married and thinking that, hey, I'm fully in a great relationship, but the man needed extra excitement. So instead of just dealing with a woman or dealing with his woman, he decided that he was going to fuck other men
unfortunately,
too.
it's a thing.
It's
been going on. It's been going on for centuries. Come on,
even if you're not married, you could be dating a man right now, and he could definitely be into other men. But because he was forced as an adolescent to be like, nigga, you're not gay. You better fuck that bitch. You better do this. A lot of men don't talk about how their fathers or brothers or cousins or whoever enforced them to be or prove to them that they weren't gay by fucking other women. So now they grew up in this mindset where I cannot talk to another man like that because even though I like him, even though I want him, I need to fuck with women. They have that conditioned. They can't love them. They can't love naturally because they have family members and other things that allow them to stay in a certain mindset.
You know what I'm confused about? I'm confused at the fact that why, especially with everything that's going on in the world nowadays, why don't these niggas just come out the closet? Like all the way
out? And they won't. That's what makes it harder for women that are single
easier.
to date.
All right. So
you trying to prove yourself and you're not even loving me like that.
So listen, right? So I was deployed back in 2011, right? And it wasn't until I was deployed and I was actually overseas that I kind of heard something from one of my sergeants. He said a quote that they kind of live by in the Middle East. Now I'm not saying this is all of the Middle East, but there is a certain part or large groups in the Middle East. They it's called Bakabazi, whatever the case is.
Bakabazi.
Yeah, Bakabazi, whatever the case is. Right now, I just learned it. I had to look something up. I remember the quote. I couldn't remember where I heard it from because this is obviously 2011. The quote is that something that they live by somewhere in the Middle East, and a large portion of the Middle East is that they say women are for making babies, men are for pleasure. Mm-hmm. Now,
where the fuck is you going with this?
No, I'm going with this because it's just like because I'm going with this because of what Jayell, everything that was been talking about, whatever the case is. Now, and you also said that this has been going around for centuries. Yeah. Cause it has, you know what I'm saying? Cause it has, you know what I'm saying? So
there's a whole group down low on Facebook.
Yeah. So and it blows my mind because I don't see. Personally, for me, again, this is no shade towards LGBTQ, whatever the case is.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, the alphabet community. And let's not say it that way because it does sound like
that. It sounds discriminatory. Yeah, it does.
Well, that's him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to.
I'm
not trying to be.
Put this face and that face. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not man. I'm not dealing about him, man.
Listen. Oh, dude.
So nothing discriminatory, whatever the case is. I don't understand it. It's not for me to understand. I don't understand how men can.
Why is it? Hold on, pause. Why is it that you? How do you sit? See now, stop. How do you sit here and say, "Oh, I don't understand it. It's not for me to understand"? Are you kidding me? Isn't the world revolved around understanding? Why can't we try to figure out and understand what the fuck is going on?
I don't understand it because of one reason and one reason only, and it's from a scientific standpoint. And we're not even going to even get to the religious part. We're just from a scientific standpoint, whatever the case is. From a scientific standpoint, you can't reproduce with man and women and women can't reproduce.
Fuck science, bro.
So just hear me out. This
is a human.
Unless you want to inseminate.
Cause. Let's just listen. From a scientific standpoint,
it don't got nothing to do with science. Is all I'm saying.
It does, but understand my point, which I'm trying to say. The reason why I can't understand it outside of my other reasons, which I choose not to say.
Crazy part is we're both agreeing on the same thing, but go ahead.
We are. Outside of my other reasons why I choose not to say, lie, whatever the case is. But from a scientific standpoint, women and women can't reproduce and a man can't reproduce, right?
Right.
So that's the only side I'm going to say, just to be respectful to the LGBT community.
Right.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Or whatever. But like you said, Cause, this has been going on for centuries. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's very crazy that you're on the down low though, and there's a whole community on Facebook about down low people. How is that on the down low if there's a whole community?
Exactly.
Which doesn't make
Yo,
sense
did somebody
to me.
take a shit in the bathroom?
Yeah, that shit stink.
What the fuck?
What the
right now?
hell? I smell it too. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it was that nigga who walked by.
Ah, you seen them? It was
Is he
three.
still in there?
It was 3 niggas. It was 3
hell.
of them.
Look, listen, we're gonna wrap this up. I didn't expect this to get this long. Just give us a second, because I can't.
This shit
I can't. Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
give us a second.
Somebody
shit stink.
boo the fool. All right, y'all, we back, man. Look, pardon. We had to air out the room. Anyways, whatever.
It was a lot.
Listen, it was a lot. Yeah, I was about. I don't even want to say what I'm about to say, because the smell.
Don't say it.
You know, the only reason that you smell things is because of your tongue, right? You didn't know that, Cnel?
I know 50% of what you smell, 50% of what you taste.
No, pause. Reverse that. I'm sorry about that. The reason why you taste things is because of your nose. That's what I meant to say. Okay? That's what I meant to say.
Correct.
I literally tasted whoever took a shit in that bathroom in my mouth. Pause. I'm disgusted.
That nigga shit in your mouth?
I
You
like
got doodle mode.
doodle mouth.
You shit in your mouth, bro?
It's some bullshit.
Ah!
It was that bad. How you blow up a bathroom that bad?
Well,
A public bathroom at that.
Listen.
Yeah, like the disrespect is
All we-
fucking
all we
beyond
do-
measure.
all we do on Cocktails and Intellect podcast talk shit anyway, so fuck it.
You know what? That's not
Doodle mouth.
that's not the type of shit I want to talk. I might be going to eat some pussy later. She gonna smell doodle mouth because this nigga took a shit in the bathroom and it went in my nose. How many yum pussy like that? Yo, you know what? I'm done.
I'm screaming.
Anyways, we back.
Like cook crack.
Like cook crack. Hold on, y'all get closer to your mics. What the you hungry mother? Look at these niggas. Look at these niggas.
Listen, the lick kicking in, cuz.
The
This is
fuck?
a liquor for real.
Get closer to y'all microphones. Y'all wildin'.
Woo woo.
Woo, woo.
Hey, we done there. Cut that
Oh
bottle,
my
though.
shit. What?
Funyuns
What you
is
talking about?
amazing.
Anyway, so wait, what? Funyuns?
We did
Uh-oh.
kill the bottle. Yeah.
Onion
Funyuns in a bottle.
breath. Yo, you know what? You lucky you're celibate because you can't go kissing no man with Funyun breath. You can't. Wow.
Everything
Anyway.
about me is pretty, even my breath.
Whoa. Wow. Holy shit. That's wild.
I could smell it through my ears when you did
Wait,
that.
that's crazy. Was that like a bar? Did you write that down? Everything pretty about me, even my breath. The fuck. Yo. Anyways, look. All right. So look. That was a wild discussion just now. I mean, I don't know where we went with that, but you know, again, it's up for the court of public opinion at this point. You know what I mean? If y'all want to like, subscribe, and share and comment on this episode, you guys can do it. You know what I mean? The best comment will be brought on the show to sit down and talk with us about their opinions. You know what I mean? How about that?
We need to start doing call-ins.
Well, yeah, I know. You saw what I did. Anyway, whatever. That was last episode. What I want to... All right, so I don't know if we like kind of gauged on the end result of the fact that there's women out here dating men, knowingly or unknowingly, but they find out that their man, regardless of how much he provides and loves and has kids or whatever it is, he likes men.
He enjoys the men on the weekends. He enjoys the men.
That's crazy.
How would you handle that particular situation if you found out?
Me personally,
Yeah.
the funny thing is like, I do so much filtering of a man that I don't feel like I would be in that situation.
Because you would have peeped
However, yes, I would peep definitely mannerisms, communication styles, certain things he decides to talk about definitely will put me in that direction. However, if I wasn't one of those people that was paying attention, which half the time that's where we fall short, is we're not paying attention. We're not intentional with dating. We're not intentional in understanding what is being said to us. We're not intentional in the people that are, paying mind to us. And that's where we allow them, they like me. I like them too. We cool. I'm going to bend my back over. All that. So
bend back over.
bend back over.
Bend
boom,
your back and lift your leg over.
Exactly.
Right.
So if I wasn't one of those people that was paying attention and that came to me, I probably would feel betrayed. I would feel completely betrayed because how am I giving you my vulnerability, my spirituality, me as a person physically, and you're going out and completely dealing with other men and bringing me home diseases, bringing me home, infidelity, bringing me home issues mentally. You're causing fights with, yeah, exactly. So, you're causing fights. You're causing issues just because you don't want to be accountable.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question before we get to the next topic. I hear what you're saying. Isn't it the same thing if he was cheating with another woman, or is it not?
I don't think it would.
It ain't the same.
It is not the same.
Listen,
I would rather you cheat on me with another woman,
right? Okay,
and me leave you for the other woman than me find out that me as a person caused you to be with other men.
Now check me out. Check me out. Now listen. I have an ex-fiance, or whatever the case is, right? And
if you said whatever the case is,
not even mine. I told you, bro.
I know.
Everybody,
you put a whole post up.
Everybody got filler words, bro.
You put a whole post up.
Everybody got filler words. My filler words. So, anyways, my ex-fiance, we broke up, and granted, she went to another nigga, right? Mm-hmm. But after that nigga, she went to females.
All right. That's crazy. You said that.
Even though I wasn't the reason, even though she still went with another nigga, but then after that nigga went to a female, I still felt some type of way. Like, damn, like, nigga, well, I'm part of the reason. I'm part of the reason why you don't fuck with dick no more, nigga. Like,
no. But why though? Are you? I
don't know. It was just like
your conditioning.
It's just like
my brother.
My
brother. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. That means that she was into females all along.
Exactly.
Okay,
and if that's the case,
that you should feel lucky. You should feel happy. Like, oh, well, I tapped that ass.
Exactly.
And if that's the case,
she wasn't in a relationship with you and then fucked another girl.
And if that's the case, the old me would be mad because it's like, bitch, why the fuck wasn't you in the bitches when we was together, nigga? We could have been in the bitches together.
So let me say this.
But that's neither here nor there because that's my past. But still,
let me say this. Why is it that it's worse for you two niggas look like y'all look like a bunch of kids in high school.
A bunch of
Look at you hungry motherfuckers. Look, why is it that it's a problem more or less? It's a problem usually when you hear a man cheating on his wife or girlfriend with another dude. Less than when a man finds out that his woman fucked around with another woman.
Call me whatever you want.
Why is it more acceptable?
Call me whatever you want.
I don't think it's more acceptable.
Call me whatever you want. Biased, hater. I don't know what fucking definition you want to put on it.
Okay.
As long as you follow that shit up with honest. I like women that like women.
I didn't think you were going there, but okay.
You know
There's some men that don't like women who like women.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And there is. Call me biased, call me whatever you want, but call it bias, whatever. But make sure at the end of the day you follow it up.
Let me tell you something right
bias.
now. I'm gonna fuck your head.
I personally, mentally, don't have a problem with women who like women.
There we go.
Now I do have a daughter, right? It's a little weird, but just hear my logic on it. I would feel some type of way that when my daughter does get older, you know what I'm saying, thinking about another man having sex with my daughter. I would also feel some type of way about my daughter having sex with another woman. But I'm telling you right now,
as a father, you don't want your daughter to have sex.
But I'm telling you right now, mentally. But I'm telling you right now, mentally.
Most fathers do.
I'd be more okay with my daughter fucking a woman.
Oh, hell no. Nah, bro.
Nah,
bro.
Sorry.
Nah, bro.
I was with you until you said that.
Hear me out. Just let me finish. You gotta let me finish.
That's
you gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish.
That's because you feel like you ain't shit.
You gotta let me finish. I know I wasn't shit before I met my wife.
Okay.
I know I wasn't shit, nigga.
Okay.
I did the most horrible shit that you can think of to women back in the day in my younger years. My nigga, when I was 17, nigga, I was fucking a woman upstairs while my homeboys was downstairs robbing that bitch.
Okay, and that's life.
I'm just saying, I was the true definition of a fuckboy back then. I did a lot of shit to just like not really give a fuck about women. Like,
me personally, I don't
women
think
is
that's fuckboy
hoes,
shit.
these
I
women
think
is
that's-
bitches. Blah, blah.
I think that's good acting.
I've grown as a
You
person.
wrote a script out and y'all played that shit through.
Oh,
Listen,
It's a movie.
I've grown as a person out of that, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is, but it's just like I know, but just knowing who I was, I know niggas ain't shit. And I don't want my daughter to go through that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well,
at
if
the
you
same
raise
time, you have
if
to
you
embrace
raise your
it.
daughter, you know, based off of the things you went through, she'll be just fine, my brother.
My
That's
dad-
and that's
Don't
what I'm
sit
doing.
here and be like, oh yeah,
And
you'd
that's what I'm
rather her
doing.
fuck with
My
women.
dad
That's what I'm
sat me
doing.
down at
How
18.
can she keep your lineage going?
Listen, and that's what
How
I'm doing.
can she keep your lineage going?
I open the door. I open the door for my daughter. I'll take my daughter on little mini dad dates. Hopefully that doesn't sound weird to people.
You ain't even
I
answer
take-
the question.
Yeah.
You ain't
Yeah,
even
man.
answer the question, bro.
No one-
How can your lineage keep going if she fucks around women?
No, I get
It's
it.
true.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, my lineage goes on because I have a son. You know what I'm saying? Because my son is the one that carries the last name. The women, the whatever.
Your son can't
whatever,
bear a child and
Listen.
keep the life going in your lineage.
Your lineage does not follow through your daughter, bro. It follows through your son.
This is true. Because he
The
shares your
son
last name.
carries the last name, fam.
I get that.
Not your daughter.
I get
Your
that.
daughter carries the lineage of another nigga.
When she
Not
gets married,
yours. Not yours.
But the DNA is what I am talking about.
I understand that.
The DNA.
But
Fuck
my
the last
DNA,
name.
but my DNA that's in my daughter is not for her to carry for me. It's for her to carry for another nigga.
Okay.
Are these facts?
The DNA that's in my son
It's for him to
is
carry.
for my son to carry
And procreate.
and procreate for everybody else.
All right. let
Because
me
then you got to think every
My
woman
daughter's
that
not-
his son
my-
meets is going to be his last name.
My daughter doesn't carry my legacy. My son carries my legacy.
yeah, your son always
Maybe
carries
I'm
your legacy.
indifferent about that. I'm
The
I'm
only
a first
reason I
time
agree
father.
with that is because if you think about it, when a woman gets married, they can technically they can choose to keep their
Now,
last
I'm gonna
name.
be honest with you.
However, it's not as much of a seniority as if a man asked a woman to marry him and she's like, okay, I'm gonna
Right.
keep
Now,
that
I will
last
say this. I will say this, right? I'm not pressing the situation, but if for some reason I become a multimillionaire and I have something to carry on, I'm going to ask and try to instill in my daughter that whatever man she does decide to reprocreate with is okay with the man taking her last name.
See,
now that's a
and
very
look,
that's a
look,
big
look,
stretch.
Okay, all right.
But that's just something that I would like. I would want to
But
try.
I just said. I don't even know what you see. Look, see,
try.
do y'all hear yourselves?
My bad.
That last name shit don't mean shit. Why we keep
It
talking about
doesn't.
this last name shit?
It
Right?
doesn't, but it does for certain women.
Yeah,
does
no,
hold weight.
it only does based off of cultural society. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what I mean? I'm talking about science. You want to talk about science? I'm DNA wise, regardless. At the end of the day, male or female, my DNA is in that blood, in the blood,
This is true.
in the blood.
Regardless of what. Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, I want to get off that because now that's just getting weird to me. Look, I want to say this about because the original topic was the fact that a man, versus a man cheating on his woman with a man versus a woman cheating on her man with another woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
It culturally, it seems to be okay or more or less frowned
Acceptable.
upon.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When a woman does it. Why is that? My whole thing is this. I'm gonna be 100. I love seeing women with other women. I've actually enjoyed multiple women at the same time, and they were doing nefarious things in which I was privy to.
And
I joined it, right? And I like it. All right? I like it. Hold on. I like it, right? I love it. But I still have a thing about, it's so selective. I have a thing about, if my woman is fucking around with another woman, I'm going to be equally upset as if a woman found out that I was fucking around with another dude.
equally
Right.
upset is a stretch, bro.
A stretch.
For depending on
That's
the
a
man,
stretch,
depending on the
bro.
man, because I can understand.
It's almost like we want our cake
still
and eat it too.
betrayal. It's still betrayal.
That's what it
is.
is.
It
I think
is.
that's what it falls down to.
That's what it is. It's the emotional betrayal. It's the fact that you can open your legs as easy as you can for another man, for another woman. And you provide the same attributes of the things that
Yes.
I should
You know
get
what's-
exclusively to other people.
You know what's the tough part? The tough part is this. Watching, like, again, I've been in situations. Watching your woman get ate out by another woman, and she is enjoying that shit more than when you were eating her out. That shit will fuck a nigga head.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
That shit'll fuck a nigga head.
I don't give a fuck about that. My thing is this.
If you're emotionally invested,
my thing is this, right? And I'm gonna use my wife because I am emotionally invested, right? Mm-hmm. Couple things. I'm only gonna say like two though. I would feel betrayal, but not because she did it behind my back, but because she didn't invite me in with it. Because the thing is like, motherfucker, I'm into women too. So now my thing is this, right? You do that behind my back and you don't tell me about it is an issue.
Yeah, that's
right.
the betrayal part.
That's the betrayal part
See,
that we're talking about.
I was talking about being actually in the room
but
and being
you guys
invited.
have a conversation and it's different.
So now my thing is this, right? It's a lot easier for me personally that if she betrayed me and I walked in and she was fucking another woman, than it would be if she betrayed me and she was walking in with
Y'all go watch She Hate Me by Spike Lee.
And it would be a lot different if I walked in and she was fucking another man. So my thing is like, yo,
why though?
The reason.
How would you feel if you walked in and she was fucking a man? Versus how would you feel if you walked in and she was fucking another woman?
I would be equally upset.
You sure?
But
are you
yes,
sure?
100%. I would be equally upset, but it'd be more. But it would be a lot easier for me to forgive her for that than
for that. What do you mean that? For what?
For fucking a woman than it would be a man.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever case is like. I can be like, all right.
Yeah, I can see.
Because the thing is this, right? She did that. The only thing she got to do to make up for that is get that same bitch if she was bad or another one, and we do it together. And then the slate
with that.
The slate will be wiped clean. You'll never have to hear my word about it again.
But if
you fuck a bitch and you don't try to make up for that shit and try to bring her in the bedroom with both of us, we're done.
But listen, that's my point.
Fucking done.
That's my point.
That's
my point.
That's exactly what he's saying.
That's my point.
Yeah, that's his point.
That's my point. For her to make, she has the ability to make up for it by bringing you into that situation.
Yes. But if
how do you make up? How does she make up for fucking around with a dude?
She don't.
But hold on. Pause. It goes back to the original, again, the original topic. Right. How does matter of fact, let me put it like this: how does a woman walks in on her man fucking another dude? What does she say? Oh, well, you know what? You can make it up to me by bringing me in next time. Hell no.
Nah. She leaving as soon as she sees that
standard.
shit. Yeah, technically, you're right. Technically, you're right. There is a little bit of a double standard.
It is. But again,
however,
I said this earlier. Call me whatever you want, but as long as you call me honest, because yes, it is a double standard. And I hold firm on that. Right. And I'm not afraid to admit it. But make sure you call me honest after you call me whatever the fuck else it is that you want to call me. Make sure you call me honest at the end of that.
Because my whole thing is, if you cheating on me with a man and you cheating on me with a woman, you're cheating on me, period.
Right. Period.
Okay, right.
Period.
Right,
you're cheating on me, period.
Period.
So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, because it was a man, or oh, because it was a woman. Like, no.
For you, it's just cheating, period.
It's the fact that you're cheating, period.
Okay. Now, hold on. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistically.
Okay.
Realistically, when you're in a relationship, we tend to forgive, and because when you put that love into someone and you want to make things work, it's called toxicity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right? But listen. Realistically, all right? 83.7% of the time, you're going to try to. We all want to know why. We're always going to try to figure out why. We're going to try to go back and try to see how we can rectify situations. So listen. Honestly speaking, right here, right now, you caught your man fucking another dude, right? Mm-hmm. You caught your man fucking another woman. Be honest here. I know cheating is cheating. Mm-hmm. In the situation, what I was just talking about, as far as trying to make things work, and you love this person,
right?
Are you taking him back if he fucked a man and you caught him, or are you taking him back if he fucked a woman and
you
caught him?
have to pick one.
Hold on, let her. You have to
pick one.
I have to pick one.
You have to pick
neither.
either or. No,
you have to pick one.
You have to pick one
because I'm trying to get where your head is.
You have to pick one. You have to pick
If
one.
you had only one choice out of those two, which one you walked in and saw your man fucking another dude,
or you walked
in and saw fucking a woman.
You got to pick one.
I'd rather see him fucking another woman.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
all right,
Okay. Well, I'm about to say, I'm like,
Whoa!
whoa!
I
nigga.
thought you.
I'm like, all right,
bet.
yeah,
All
that's
right,
the end of the Cocktails and
Cool.
Intellect
Now, wait,
podcast.
hold
No,
on.
I'd rather see him fucking another woman, because if I see him fucking another man, I'm gonna go into deep depression onto
Deep
what
depression?
the
Yeah,
for
depression
me,
there.
for myself.
Ain't no
Like I'm
depression
just
there.
like,
she
what
gonna
the
be
fuck?
like,
depression there.
she gonna be like, yo.
What the fuck did I do that made you
She
have
gonna be
to
like,
go
she
to
gonna
another
be like,
man?
Right.
she gonna be like, nigga.
That's the first
She
thing
gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna say.
she gonna be like,
Like,
nigga,
what
is
did
my
I ha-
pussy that trash? Oh my
That
god,
you had to fuck another
I need to go
man?
hit. I need to go hit up Dr. Miami and get another pussy.
Right. I need
That
two
you
of them.
had to fuck
I need two
another
of them.
man?
I need two of those. Hand me
Matter
two
of fact-
pussies, please.
Matter of fact, Dr. Miami, give her two.
Right.
I would rather walk in on you fucking another woman traditionally
Now-
than I would walk in on you fucking another man
Untraditionally,
non-traditionally.
right.
Exactly.
But actually, we already established that it's tradition since the centuries of old. But anyway, with that being said, would you say, you know what? I love you that much. If it was another woman, just next time ask me. Or you're not into that. You're not into that threesome shit.
Me personally, I'm very selfish, so I only want my man to myself.
I hear that a lot from females.
I'm very selfish. I don't
question-
care how exciting. I can make the relationship exciting. Nigga, we gonna book a trip to Dubai tomorrow, and you gonna fuck me on the balcony. That's exciting.
Sometimes some men it ain't.
To some men it ain't. Then fuck me on a camel. I don't give a damn.
Hold up. Boom. Oh, like,
Fuck me on a camel. I'm just saying,
First of all,
like.
Have y'all ever seen a camel up close? Them shit stank, nigga. I was in Iraq. You understand me? I'm not fucking on top of no fucking camel.
Hump.
You understand? I'm not humping. I'm not humping on top of a humpback. All right.
There's
not
two
doing
humps. Hump. Bitch.
Nah,
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, look, real
Just
quick.
know it's
before
exciting.
Real quick before we close out, though, I want to bring up one thing. All right, look, I almost want to keep it for another episode, but I did say I was going to mention it. So,
Okay.
why is it a problem for men to like women's posts versus chill versus
He said chill. I love that.
that
versus women liking other men's posts?
I think the stigma behind it is that women want to feel secure within their man. So emotionally, mentally, they want to feel secure. So with you, wait. I'm just saying what I think. I don't say this isn't.
It's not a fact. It's an opinion.
Exactly.
I got it.
So with me saying this is just that you got to think about the amount of women that are insecure. They're insecure because of the shit that they've been through with men cheating on them, with men
Look at Cnel.
I know, I see him. But I'm just saying these are the things, these are the behaviors that they stem from. So with that being said, they want to understand the fact that my man isn't out here mentally cheating on me, mentally saying that he doesn't want to be in a relationship. Me personally, I don't give a damn.
Cheating.
But at the same time, emotional cheat.
Wait. You personally what? I gotta hear this part.
I'm about to say that. But emotionally, to answer his statement about mentally cheating.
I was just chiming in. That's all.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying about that is that a lot of women feel like that is a part of emotional cheating, you liking other posts, because you're envisioning how it would be to be with that person. So you like what they do. However, me personally, I don't give a fuck about social media. Social media is meant to be social. It's meant to be social.
Wow.
It's meant to be social.
Wow.
You're supposed
Thank
to be
you.
social with people.
Thank you.
So
Listen.
if you're a business person, a business owner, a DJ, a socialite, whoever you are in social media, you have to be able to support your other fellow social media people.
You have to engage.
You have to be able to engage. Your insecurity as a woman and as a man, oh, you liking that nigga's post, oh, you liking that woman's post, has nothing to do with the fact that I socially need to show support to help them on the journey that they need to embark on. Because if we think about it,
Who cares if she has a fat ass?
Instagram, all that stuff. You know what?
Who cares?
I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that.
Who cares if he has a fucking 6-pack and a big beard?
But I'm going to talk about that. That is the insecurity. You have to find some type of middle median to understand that what you don't have and that person does have has nothing to do with you.
Ladies and
that
gentlemen.
person has nothing to do with you. If that person has a six-pack and the person that your girl is liking has a six-pack, that's because she is engaging with that person or he's engaging with that person. It doesn't mean that they want to fuck that person.
Listen.
Maybe some fucked up people do want to fuck them, but some really understanding minds that know how social media work, they're not sitting there thinking about fucking that person. They're thinking about, okay, I'm helping their engagement. I'm helping this. I'm helping that. And that's where we fall short because there's other people that are not in the place that understand how the money moves within social media.
Hold on. We got 3 minutes left.
All right, okay. Damn,
Go ahead.
that's it, fuck. All right,
Go ahead, talk
Nigga,
fast.
we done did
all
four
right,
pieces. We did four pieces, my nigga.
Right, for real.
I have a little bit of a different mindset when it comes to that, but we're not going to get into that, right?
Okay.
We're not going to get into that because we got what time frame, right?
Okay.
Now, my thing is the hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Double standard or hypocrisy?
My fucking
Big double
God.
standard. Big
The
double standard.
hypocrisy
Big
is
double
the
standard.
biggest fucking issue I have with that. Oh my God. Nigga, so check me out, right? A nigga can't like another female's post who is throwing that ass, showing that ass, or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
But you can throw that ass, show that ass, take sexy pictures, whatever the case is, whether it be fully clothed or in a bikini, whatever the case is, right? And you can get as many niggas as you need to like all of your shit.
Mm-hmm.
But your man who you're dating or who you're with can't like a post from another female.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The hypocrisy.
I think that's very
The
crazy.
hypocrisy
and it
is
stems from insecurity.
And
They don't want to be accountable about that.
And that be the shit. And that be the shit that throw me off. Because my thing is this, right? Social media is this. This is social media. It ain't real. It's not. It's not here.
You're not with that person every day.
It ain't here.
Exactly.
It's not here. A double tap on a fucking post, especially posts that have 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000 likes, is my post or whoever posted is, whatever the nigga who is that's being accused of liking bitches' pictures, is a needle in a fucking haystack. She's not going to go through.
Tell you.
The female is not going to go through the list. Yo nigga was liking my shit, thirsty and blah, blah, whatever.
Unless she hates that. Unless she hates that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you know that nigga. It's
Yeah.
a difference. My thing is this. If you know that nigga, if you can reach that nigga, and you can touch that nigga,
Mm-hmm.
That's where the problem
That's
lies.
big.
then
That's big.
it becomes a problem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big.
But if a bitch that live in fucking Australia or whatever, or a nigga that live in fucking goddamn Africa, who you're never gonna see a day in your goddamn life,
True indeed.
that got a fucking six-pack, this nigga, or a bitch who got a fat ass, you're never gonna see this person. It ain't real. It's not here.
It's not.
It doesn't
That's where the
matter.
insecurity starts. Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
You're upset, right?
me-
Because like you feel as if, my bad, I'm sorry, go ahead. Anyways, that's my fucking take on it. I'm not gonna get too deep in it, but
It's the insecurity.
bro, it fucking gets me so upset.
It's the insecurity.
I know. I see.
Oh my God, the
Look,
hypocrisy.
Look,
bro.
listen,
The
listen,
hypocrisy.
listen. Dope episode. I can say this. This is why I love my fiance. Shout out to you, baby.
Yes.
You already know what time it is. I'm coming home to y'all right now.
Shout out to you,
because I like what I like and I don't get questioned about it.
You chose what you chose. It's not that you like what you like. You chose in your mind that this is the person for you. So every day you decided that that's who you're going to choose. And every day you decided that you're not going to disrespect that person and you're going to love that person. Because
Air horns,
as
bomb
much,
something. Give me something.
as much as there's so many fine ass
We're
people,
gonna treat it like
big ass
poetry. We're
people,
gonna treat it like poetry.
all
Rewind.
all this stuff, you chose what you chose, and everybody needs to understand that. Once
Yes.
you choose somebody, you continuously have to
Yes.
choose them.
Exactly.
You continuously, through all
Yes.
the interactions that you deal with, you continuously have to respect them. There has to be some boundaries enforced, because if there's not, guess what happens? It leaves those leeways and open doors to very much so disrespectful behaviors. And that's the problem.
And all that extra dumb shit, the social media shit, blah, blah, whatever the case is.
Get embedded in you.
The man or the female chose you. Social media is thin air.
Yeah.
Now,
it's not real.
You can't get mad at who likes me.
Just because your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife or your fiance or whatever the case is likes a picture doesn't mean that you're not the person that they chose. It doesn't mean that they find you less attractive or whatever the case may be. Or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're a female just like that other female's a female. He's a man just like that other man is a man, whatever the case is. And just because you find somebody attractive or like a picture or whatever the case may be does not mean that person's not interested in you anymore.
Exactly.
That person chose you.
Take away the delusion of options. And that's the problem with people. They have a delusion of options. Social media allowed you to have this delusion where you think that, oh, well, I'm not going to put too much effort into what's right here because I could do with what's great in California or in New York or in Australia. And that delusion of options allows you not to treat the person how they need to be treated. And that will mess people up. So if you take away the delusion of options and understand that you chose that person to respect and to honor and to care about, you're going to have one of the best relationships that you can have with the individual that you deal with.
Very interesting. That's a very interesting.
You should never brought that up, Cause.
Why? I'm gonna bring up whatever it is.
That was.
But yeah, no, the delusion of options is what's killing society right now. Is because men and women are able to reach somebody with a message, and some people read their messages, some people don't. But the people who do read their messages entertain the bullshit that allow them to be in an infidelity situation or in a place where it's not truthful.
Right,
Let me say this. To chime off of what Cnel said, social media is not real. All right, in 100%. The sense that it goes right back to what I originally said and believe wholeheartedly till this day. Social media fucked up the relationship game.
It did.
Social, whether it be friendship, relationship, situationship, marriage.
Facts.
Social media has fucked this shit up.
You don't think so?
What's happening? Wait, hold on. What's happening is that we have lost our ability to critically think. We have lost our ability to have the discernment between what's real and what's not, right? Social media plays a big part in that. And the only reason I say that social media has fucked up the relationship game, because I saw you shaking your head.
I'm about to answer.
Well, I feel you. It's because social media took out the aspect of, it goes back to courting. It goes back to having physical face-to-face conversations. You know, back in the day, a motherfucker used to have to write a letter.
Yeah.
Or a motherfucker had to actually pull up on you to have a real conversation. Because I can sit on the phone right now and text you whatever the fuck, and it's not real. When you're in front of someone, when someone takes the time out to write a letter, you know what I mean? It's genuine. You can see a person face to face, and you can tell if that person is bullshitting with you just based off of their fucking look. You can't do that on social media.
Yeah.
You can't do that via text message. So this is why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I agree with
and
you.
I agree with you shaking your head saying like, nah, it hasn't, because at the end of the day, we have the ability to control how we maneuver when dealing in relationships, 100%. Whether social media is involved or not.
Yes.
If you're conscious enough to understand that social media is the problem, you can unlearn that process and relearn how to engage with people in a manner in which it is truthful, honest, loyal, and loving.
Yes, 100%. I agree with that. That's exactly why I was shaking my head, because we control how we maneuver social media. Social media is like an object. It's not a person. It's not a human. So the people who are actually maneuvering social media is the problem. Their mindset of how they decide to intentionally maneuver social media is the problem. That's where the infidelity and all the, oh, I can't trust my man or I can't trust my woman come from. because they're sitting there saying, you know, you get to see all these different options all day. Why is it should I trust you with all these options? When if you know your person, they don't give a fuck about all those options. They're scrolling through a social media post. They know what they're going to like and what they're not going to like because they don't want to put themselves in compromising situations with their spouse or with their partner. So if you know that, you won't do certain things. But there's other people who know that and don't give a fuck about doing certain things. So that's what the problem is the people who know that and don't give a fuck. Because there's people who consider the other person that they're with. So that's why they allow themselves to deal with social media to a certain point. They're not going to go over a certain boundary of liking certain things or indulging themselves in certain conversations because they don't want to disrespect their partner. Versus other people who don't give a fuck about who they chose as a partner. They're going to disrespect them in all different types of things.
You ain't a lady if you ain't 180.
Things. And it's all based on the mindset of who's operating the social media. Because not every one person operating social media is the same.
Kelly Rowland is a bad motherfucker.
She's
Anyway,
beautiful.
sorry about that. That was random.
beautiful.
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. It's ended
I love me some chocolate.
But yeah, that's all I had to say.
No, I mean, you made a valid point. Honestly speaking, a very valid point. Very valid point. Now, with that being said, I'm fucking starving. I don't know about y'all.
Me too.
I'm hungry.
Hey, listen,
munching ass niggas.
Oyster motherfucker over here.
Listen, I'm gonna say something.
Yo, what up?
I'm gonna say something. Like, it's I'm actually, I mean, obviously, my business partner is a dope person. But I'm actually very surprised that this fucking goddamn episode ended up being as dope as it was. I honestly say this is definitely within the top, if not number one, but definitely in the top 3 best episodes that we've ever done together.
Okay.
At least, you know what I'm saying? A lot of interesting topics that I personally wanted to touch on, you know what I'm saying? And this is by far the longest episode that we have to date for this season.
I can say this. All our episodes is dope.
All of
Go like, subscribe, share, check out our
Facts.
content from episode 1 of season 3 all the way to right now.
Yes.
And this is technically episode 10. Yo, guys will see this soon. Actually, you're seeing it right now because we're talking about it and you're looking and you're watching. All right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Young Cause, the man that let her hate but shake his hand anyway.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. DJ Cnel. When they ask you what time, tell them it's prime time.
Tell the people where they can find you at.
And thank you so much for listening to me. It's Gnarly Atarii _GNARLY ATARII. Make sure you have the 2 I's at the end and an underscore.
Oh,
All right.
abstinent ass nigga.
Hey, trust me, I'm gonna give it to the right one day.
Boy, that's gonna be something special.
I gotta put it. I
Oh,
gotta make sure it's my
he gotta
dog.
be ready because it's a freak time. He said
Oh,
prime time
shit.
is freak time. For that.
Oh shit.
Wait, that's a whole nother conversation. Peace.